Where do you get the extra downside from on euro dollar from where we are down to, say, 95 in August?
Morning, everyone. Afternoon, everyone. Well, in terms of why we think euro carries on, the risk is, of course, these gas flows, but there's also a global recession story building up. So I think most analysts have now only just realized euro can keep heading lower. There was actually quite a bit of a fight in the sort of sell side community around the 106 level when the ECB turned hawkish. Well, now it's quite clear the gas flows are dominating. And the reason it goes to 95 is probably three reasons. The first one is the gas flows. We think that there's a high chance that Nord Stream doesn't resume its operations. And what we're seeing is a fundamental macro story. Euro dollar is heading lower because European importers of gas are buying whatever they can buy from the US, from Qatar, from Azerbaijan. They're just throwing money at the wall to make sure the EU achieves their 80% gas storage aims. They're roughly around 62 or 66% full, so they've got a lot more to do, and that's forced euro selling all the way until that target is reached.
Jordan,
the second reason is China.
Okay, continue. Sorry. Continue.
The second reason is China. China's COVID business cycle. Before the break, we had a little first word there telling us that Shanghai might be going into lockdowns again. That's the biggest trading partner for the euro area. So demand has just come out of the curve for European exports. And the third one is recession risks. The US raising rates the way they have, the way the world has moved with the supply chain and inflation. The ECB is going to raise rates in July, September, October, and so on. But we're talking about rate cuts here at Nomura next year. I think that's the next trade. And I find it really interesting how there's so much Fed cuts price for next year. The curve's inverted, but that hasn't happened in euro yet. So that's the next story, and that's going to weigh on euro as well. So it's not just all about gas flows. It's a bigger story.